Okay, feature run through. Let's see if I can make this work. Ooh, I know. I'll go like this. All right, it's got a little taped on battery pack. The default, the clock is set to about 120 BPM when you turn it on. The clock itself can change if you push this button to go faster or slower. When you let go of the knob, it's red or blue, depending on which way you need to turn it to get it back to pick up where you were at before. While the clock potentiometer is white, you can press it and then do tap tempo. Then of course you can get back to, well, whatever. Alright, here's mode 1, linear. They're all turned down all the way to maybe make it easier to see. But of course the steps change color as you move them. Red is as low as it gets, green is right about in the middle, and sort of pink slash, well, on the camera looks kind of white. Anyway, that's the, okay, that's linear. It can go forward. Let me speed it up a little bit. It can go backwards. It can go any, length before resetting to the, let me slow it down again. That's really bright. I'm trying to put some goo on it. There's a poster putty all stuck in my module because these lights are way too bright. Alright, so now it's going backwards. That's still linear mode. Ooh. Oh yeah, sure. This, the mode can go to, next one is Cylon, back and forth. This one goes forward and then backward depending on the, position of the pot. The meta mode pot can go all the way to the right, and then it goes 1.5 times around the 8. What? Why isn't it going 1.5 times? Around the circle. There we go, 1.5 times. Mode 3 is off by 1 error. Mode 3 is a pattern. I carefully plugged in, I think 10 or 12 patterns so far. Things like staying alive. Oh, patterns introduce envelopes. These two things, these two lights are envelopes. Where are they? There's one, there's two. The envelope is controlled by this knob. Green is attack. You can see the attack coming in. Push the knob to get to the next parameter, decay. And then the next parameter is sustain, which is what value it stays at. And of course there's the same pot pickup strategy. Boop. Pot's picked up, sustain. Of course there's no sustain because it's just a trigger, triggering the envelope. And then of course decay. There is, I put a button on the back to be a gate, which only works when it's not in pattern mode. If you hold the envelope pot, it turns off and then shows what the envelope will do. So you can change the attack to really low, push the thing, and whoop, boom. All right, cool. We were working with patterns. All right. There's a bunch of different patterns behind mode 3 and 4 and 5. Mode 6 is just tune your pots. You can turn this knob meta mode pot to, okay, I need to fix that. That's easy to fix. And then you can adjust the voltage of just one pot at a time by tuning. That way you can do, your around the world, whatever you want. Sequence or tuning. All right. One of my favorite things is, of course, Let's put it to a cool pattern. Oh, here. Yeah, hold shift and turn this, turn one of the steps, and then poof, you have portamento or glide under when that is active. It's not a per step glide, it's a per potentiometer. So per spot in the sequence, not spot in the sequence, per time that pot is basically active. That's confusing. So then hold shift and turn the envelope pot, and then you have alterable. So now I'm turning down the performed, but the recorded voltage is still there. The recorded envelopes are still there, and the recorded gate is still there. The envelopes can't be altered in this mode, but the gate can. Hold shift and the gate disappears. Hold shift clock, the gate comes back. High. And if you just hold the clock pot, you can tune the CV. Wait, this CV, because all the performed CVs right now are just all the 0. But this performed CV is still coming out something. Push the pot and poof, you get whatever value you dial in. That's the gesture recorder. Of course, it can also, with this pushed, you can put a voltage into this jack, and it will, like I'm going to turn it all the way down, and I'm going to push it, and the CV will blank out, but then I have that little button on the back to send a voltage to the pot, and poof, that's high. Storage low, tap to manage. Okay. Well, there we go, guys.